Hello, everybody, and welcome to another review of mine. Today it is Avengers: Age of Ultron. I saw this movie a couple of days ago. It was Thursday. I saw it Thursday. Now it's Sunday, so it was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. Did it live up to its expectation? Yes, it did. It was great. I loved it. So let's get into the plot. So basically, Bruce Banner and Tony Stark create this AI. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because that'll be spoiler territory, and I'm not gonna do that. They create this AI because it's really strong, with an element that's really strong, but it's unstable. So to create Ultron, but Ultron gets a mind of his own, and eventually starts doing his own thing, and eventually he wants to kill the Avengers and take over the world by destroying it. So at first, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver help him out because they hate Tony Stark. And Tony Stark is in the Avengers, so they join Ultron with them thinking, oh, we're just gonna destroy the Avengers. That's it. But of course, Ultron has another agenda, what I just explained. And basically, the rest of the movie is them trying to stop Ultron, but failing a lot of times because Ultron, basically because he's AI, he can transport himself into any electronical body, and he's on the internet. He is the internet. So it's a really cool premise. They sort of have to get down like back to basics, go go to places where there's almost like no electricity, at least no Wi-Fi and stuff. So that's really cool. I really like that. I'm sorry. So that is what I really like about the movie. There are some slow parts in the middle, which sort of gets me out of the movie, and a lot of romance and sappy stuff, which is uh, I can live with it, but it really takes me out of the movie. But all in all, the movie is still great. James Spader as Ultron. My God, that man is a legend. I love him as Ultron. He's great. He's great. His voice is awesome. He has such a presence when when he's in scenes, not because of his physique, but because of his voice. For some reason, I really feel his presence. It's really awesome. Andy Serkis is in there for a couple of minutes. He's gonna be in Black Panther because, of course, he's Ulysses Claw. I'm sorry, I'm butchering him. He's Claw. We'll just call him Claw. But anyway, he he of course is the supplier of vibranium, and Ultron wants vibranium. So basically, you get an Ultron that is made out of vibranium. Mm, good job. Uh, he's not in there for too long, but I always like seeing Andy Serkis. He's one of my heroes, so it's cool. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were really awesome in the movie. Was Quicksilver better than the Quicksilver from Days of Future Past? Like action-wise, the action scenes. No, the action scene in Days of Future Past was so awesome, but he got way more screen time. Because he was in the movie. He was in the entire movie. It was great. Scarlet Witch was awesome. Elizabeth Olsen did a great job. Aaron Taylor Johnson also did a great job as Quicksilver. Not saying that he didn't do a great job. He did a great job. Of course, you have the old gang. Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Chris Evans as Captain America. Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk. Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. And Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. And even Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. But he's not in the movie that much. He's only in there for a couple of scenes, like in the middle somewhere. But what I really like is that Hawkeye got his own like story arc, but like a big story arc. I like that. We finally got more backstory, and he was in the movie like more than he was in the first Avengers. You really got to see his character because he wasn't in the first Avengers movie a lot. Well, as himself, because he was brainwashed for like more than half of the movie. Um, but and he also wasn't in the entirety of Phase Two, so that sucks. But in this movie, he is there, and you notice him, and he is awesome. He was one of the better people in the movie. Sort of the other thing happened with Black Widow where she sort of I liked her less than I liked her in like Winter Soldier in the first Avengers movie. I don't know. I felt like she was just a tool in this movie for Bruce Banner. I don't know. That's just my feel. She still kicked ass though. She still kicked ass. And we have Paul Bettany as the Vision, which was awesome. I mean, he voices Jarvis, but he now is the Vision. He said in an interview that it was so much fun to finally like be in a movie with them because he always explained it like he would always when they were done filming he would sit in a booth for a few hours, do his lines, and then just grab a big bag of cash, and that's it. Now he actually gets to work for his money. That's how he put it. It was cool as the Vision. So all in all, this movie was really good. I like it. It was great. Action was great. Story was magnificent. It's one of the better Marvel movies. It might be my second favorite Marvel movie, with my favorite being Winter Soldier, because Winter Soldier was just so much fun. I love Winter Soldier. But the end credits scene, was I expecting something big? Yes. Did we get that? No. But does that make the movie less fun? Of course not. Of course not. You go to watch the movie, and if the end credit scene is awesome, that's a bonus. But I get why you be mad that the end credit scene isn't great for like a big movie like this. This is the biggest Marvel movie because everybody is in it. All in all, I'm sorry for the weird cut there. I got interrupted. So, in the end, I'm gonna give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. Even though I really loved it, there were some parts where it just slowed down, where it really got me out of the movie. When a movie like takes me out of the movie, it takes it down for me a bit. But an 8.5 out of 10 is a good grade for a good movie. Go watch this movie. This movie is awesome. An 8.5 is still an amazing grade. It's still like a really great movie. So 8.5 out of 10 for Avengers Age of Ultron. Did you like it? I hope so. Leave it in the comments. Keep it clean. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.